There is no doubt that Earth is a vast and mysterious place, and despite centuries of exploration and study, there are still many unsolved mysteries that continue to puzzle scientists and researchers. From the depths of the oceans to the farthest reaches of space, there are countless unexplained phenomena that have yet to be fully understood. Some of the biggest unsolved mysteries about Earth include the origins of life, the true nature of time and space, and the mysterious forces that shape our planet. What secrets does the Earth hold, and how will they be unlocked? Will we ever truly understand the mysteries of our planet and its place in the cosmos? From the water that covers most of it to the moon that orbits it, here are some bizarre unsolved mysteries about our home planet that science still doesn't completely understand. Number 10. Where did all the water come from? Water is everywhere. It covers 70% of Earth's surface, and it earns its nickname, the Blue Planet. And yet, where did it come from? How is it so abundant on our planet, when it's almost non-existent throughout the rest of our solar system? Most scientists believe that when planet Earth formed, about 4.5 billion years ago, it was a dry, rocky planet. The most popular scientific theory states that the H2O arrived in the form of several enormous asteroids filled with ice. Another suggests that the water actually has been around since Earth's formation, and that the forming Earth retained it from the cloud gas and dust that formed the solar system. However it happened though, it certainly worked out well for Earth's life forms. Number 9. What about all the oxygen? Another thing that's proved very advantageous for all the creatures living on Earth is the planet's oxygen, and while we actually do know how it originated about 2.4 billion years ago, microscopic creatures called cyanobacteria released oxygen as a waste product, filling the atmosphere with it. The happenings of the next few eons are a little less clear. After that, the level of oxygen in Earth's atmosphere went wildly up and down until it finally stabilized around 540 million years ago. Since then, it's remained at about the breathable level we experience today. But what caused it to suddenly stabilize? This remains one of the biggest scientific mysteries about our home planet. Number 8. What caused the Cambrian Explosion? Nope, the Cambrian Explosion wasn't a Big Bang like kaboom. It instead refers to the explosion of complex life that occurred on Earth about 540 million years ago. For most of Earth's history before then, life had consisted mostly of bacteria and ultra-simple plants. But at the beginning of the Cambrian period, evolution seemed to undergo a growth spurt, and complex creatures began evolving at a rate never before seen. Suddenly, life forms had brains, eyes, and skeletons. Most creatures alive today can trace their lineage back to the Cambrian period. Some scientists believe that the Cambrian explosion occurred as a result of the aforementioned oxygen, which stabilized right around the same time. But since they're not really sure why that happened either, this doesn't clear up very much. Others believe that factors like Earth's rising temperatures and the development of shallow aquatic environments contributed as well. Number 7. Will we ever be able to predict earthquakes? Predicting earthquakes is a complex and ongoing area of study. While scientists have made progress in understanding the underlying causes of earthquakes and in developing early warning systems, accurate prediction of specific earthquakes remains a challenging task. This is because the exact timing, location, and magnitude of an earthquake is difficult to predict with precision due to the complexity and variability of the Earth's crust. However, scientists are continuously researching and developing new technologies and methods to improve our ability to predict earthquakes and to mitigate their effects. For all of our intense studying of the Earth and the way it works, we still haven't been able to come up with a way to accurately predict earthquakes. We can certainly try, but our current technology can predict them with about as much accuracy as a weather forecast, and we all know how that goes. Number 6. When did plate tectonics begin? However, the exact timing of when plate tectonics began on Earth is still a subject of ongoing research. Studies suggest that plate tectonics has been active on Earth for at least 3 billion years, based on the ages of rock formations and the patterns of deformation in the crust. However, some scientists propose that plate tectonics could have begun even earlier, as early as 4.5 billion years ago when the Earth was formed. It is also proposed that plate tectonics were more dynamic in the past and slowed down over time. Earth's crust is composed of several shifting tectonic plates. Scientists can only speculate, however, about when and how the process began. Part of the reason it's so difficult to unearth the mysteries behind these plates is because there's virtually no geological evidence remaining from such a long time ago. Number 5. What's inside the Earth's core? While it may seem like humans have successfully explored the farthest reaches of our planet, we've truthfully only scratched the surface. There's a lot more to Earth than its surface. Most of the spherical planet remains virtually unexplored. The reason for this, of course, is that conditions below Earth's surface are completely inhospitable. The Earth's core is the innermost layer of the Earth, located at a depth of about 3,000 kilometers or 1,800 miles below the surface. For many years, scientists believed that iron and nickel made up Earth's innermost layer, as well as smaller amounts of other elements such as oxygen, sulfur, and silicon. The temperature is estimated to be around 5,700 degrees Kelvin, but scientists have inferred the composition of the core from seismic, geomagnetic, and mineral physical data. This research is so difficult that we can't really be sure to the point. Number 4. What really happened to the dinosaurs? Those poor dinosaurs. For millions of years, they were the undisputed rulers of the prehistoric world. Alas, today they're nothing but the source of museum fascination and cinematic spectacle. What exactly caused these massive creatures to meet their evolutionary end 65 million years ago? There are a couple of widespread theories. One suggests that a giant asteroid struck Earth. The other suggests that it was a cataclysmic series of volcanic eruptions. In either case, though the result would have been fairly the same, dust and debris would have blocked out the sun, hurting life-giving process like photosynthesis. The Earth's temperature would also have surged dangerously because of all the greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Both the asteroid and volcanic activity hypotheses are backed up by scientific discoveries. What do you think? These might be true or just assumptions. Let us know in the comment section below. Number 3. How did the moon form? Scientists aren't positive how the Earth developed its partner in orbit. Many believe that the moon came to because of a collision between the forming Earth and a slightly smaller protoplanet. Samples from Apollo missions, however, have shown that the moon's chemical composition is very similar to that of the Earth's. This suggests that the moon may not have been a separate body, but was actually formed from a chunk of the planet Earth itself. A third theory, suggesting that the moon was a separate body that was pulled into Earth's orbit, provides the best explanation for why only one side of the moon faces us. Number 2. How did Earth get its name? Here's a fun fact. Earth is the only planet in our solar system whose name doesn't come from a Roman or Greek god. Yes, including Pluto. Nonetheless, it's not counted as a member of Solar today. The name Earth comes from the Old English and German words for ground, but no one knows for sure when it was coined, or by whom. The primary theory for why Earth's name doesn't also come from mythology is that ancient people weren't aware that Earth was a planet, like all the others. They thought that the other planets were celestial bodies revolving around Earth, and named them accordingly. There's no concrete evidence for this theory, though. By the way, any chance of any of you might know about it? Let us know in the comments below. Number 1. How did the Siberian craters form? These craters are one of the Earth's most bizarre and most recent geological mysteries. The Siberian craters, also known as the end-of-the-world craters, were formed by methane explosions caused by thawing permafrost, which released large amounts of methane gas trapped in the permafrost. The gas accumulated in the ground and eventually caused explosions when it reached a certain pressure, resulting in the formation of the craters. But this may not actually be the case. Climate change and global warming are believed to have played a role in the thawing of the permafrost and caused these methane explosions. Located on Russia's Yamal and Gaidan peninsulas, these massive gaping holes were discovered in 2014 and haven't stopped changing since. They've grown bigger and more numerous, and there's no shortage of theories about why they appeared. People have suggested everything from a meteor impact to the proverbial aliens. Well, these mysteries keep scientists and researchers curious and questioning, and they continue to push the boundaries of our understanding of the Earth and its origin and phenomena going along. If you enjoyed this video, I'm sure you're going to love to watch our video about the 10 most mysterious islands on Earth. Make sure to subscribe to us and never miss our amazing videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Till then, stay tuned.